Good evening, everybody. I'm student meteorologist Ariana Wittick here with FSU Weather Tuesday edition. A live look over Doak Campbell Stadium right now. It is clear and sunny skies at the moment. It was such a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky. Temperatures right now are 84 degrees with winds out of the north-northeast at 10 miles per hour. Our current temperatures around the region, we do have pretty consistent temperatures in the lower 80s. Some areas getting close to 85 at 84 at St. Mark's and then 78 near the coast at Apalachicola. Our current radar shows similar conditions to those sunny skies. Not a cloud in the sky, no rain chances or anything like that at the moment. For tonight's forecast, we have temperatures that are going to sit in the upper 50s, lower 60s as we get near the coast. And for tonight's headlines, we're going to have gorgeous weather in Tallahassee, rain chances on Friday, severe weather for the Midwest, and record heat in the central U.S. All this and more on FSU Weather.
That's right, and welcome in again to this Tuesday edition of FSU Weather. I am student meteorologist Evan Arican. One more live look at Doak Campbell Stadium at 6:02 right now. That sun is starting to set. It'll set within the next 2.5 hours-ish or so. Still currently 84 degrees, plenty of sunshine out, not a cloud in the sky as you see in that live shot, and that refreshing north-northeasterly breeze at 10 miles an hour. So things feel great around here, and that's been thanks to this low-pressure system that's swirling off the coast of the Carolinas still as it was yesterday, and that's contributing that north-northeasterly wind, kind of giving us that lower dew point feel, that nice comfy feel outside, but that's also helping to increase rip current threats along the coast. So make sure if you're heading out to the beaches, be careful, but I'll cover that more in a second. Satellite and radar around Tallahassee looks great today. Not a cloud in the sky, no rain threat for the next few days until Friday, so that's our next slight rain chance. It won't be a wow shout, but I'm going to cover that more in the 7-day forecast. But we got up to 84 today, so closer to average than we were yesterday. We're a little bit below average in terms of our low this morning. We got down to the middle 50s, but thankfully weren't anywhere near those records of 97 and 44 set back in 1960 and 1969. But we could be getting up into the middle 90s by the time we get to the middle of next week. But again, I'll get to that more in the 7-day forecast. Still currently around the area, generally sitting in the lower to middle 80s. The hot spot right now is Sumatra at 88 degrees, and our cool spot is 78 is Apalachicola. That's because they have that sea breeze coming off the water there, keeping them cool, but also raising their dew point. They're actually the highest dew point we have on the map right now at 60 degrees there because of that onshore flow. Everywhere else sitting in the upper 30s to say upper 40s to maybe even lower 50s there in Sumatra. But still very comfortable for this time of the year because of that north-northeasterly flow, ushering in that drier air, keeping that muggy, humid air still down there in the Gulf of Mexico, but that'll start to change next week when we get that switch in the wind direction. But still, for tonight and tomorrow, that wind will shift more towards the northeast tonight, but then it'll shift back towards the north, coming out of the north tomorrow. Just the lone exception is Apalachicola down by the coast with that onshore flow, keeping them a little bit more muggy for this time of the year, but still very good, relatively speaking, for this time of the year. Tonight we're sitting in the upper 50s to low 60s in many places, a little bit milder down the shore. Caribou sitting at 63. That's the warm spot tonight, but still very relatively close to average for this time of the year. And tomorrow, if you like today, how about we take a copy and paste kind of deal? We have very similar conditions tomorrow as well, generally sitting in the low to middle 80s. Another great day to walk your dog tomorrow. Tomorrow morning looks like a very comfortable day to do that, starting out in the the upper 50s, working their way through the middle 70s and into the 80s by the time we get to midday. Looks like a good day to go to the beach tomorrow as well in Panama City Beach. Nice and warm for the air temperature, and that water temperature is starting to get up into the middle 70s, but we do have that rip current risk as well. Nice conditions as we get towards Friday, though. We have that rain chance returning, but 92 on Tuesday. I don't know, Ariana, are you ready for warmer and more summer-like conditions?
I don't know if I'm ready for more summer-like conditions. I kind of liked how the temperatures were sitting today. Across the area in the southeast, we have similar conditions to those that we're experiencing here in Tallahassee, in Gainesville, clear skies, Blacksburg, Virginia, Bowling Green, and a few clouds in Atlanta, Georgia. We are missing those today. Current temperatures around the southeast. They're in the 80s, lower 80s, up near 90 at Little Rock. But as we move farther to the East Coast, temperatures are in the upper 70s because of this low pressure system that we have circling off the coast at the moment. Current dew point temperatures, the reason why it felt so great was the lack of humidity in the region. As we can see with dew points at 47 degrees. Over to our west, we have a massive intake of Gulf moisture. So over to our friends in the west, it is a lot warmer than we are experiencing here with a lot muggier conditions. Our wind speed, you can see that southerly flow coming north up into Little Rock and Shreveport, bringing in that warm weather, and then you have that low circulating off the coast. For our southeast and satellite, not much going on in terms of wet weather for our region. We do see some clouds off the coast once again. Active alerts. We do have a small craft advisory along the eastern coast of Florida, and some those really like bright purples, those are high tide warnings or high surf warnings. So if you're there, make sure to stay safe and know where your lifeguard stations are at. Our future radar, similar conditions are going to persist throughout the area. Not much rain working into our area as we head into tomorrow. For our rainfall totals over the next couple of days, we are going to have rainfall totals increasing over the New Orleans region and out to our friends in Oklahoma City and Amarillo. Tonight's forecast across the region, many areas to the east coast are going to be in the upper 50s, so it's going to feel nice and cool. And to our west, we are going to have temperatures in the 70s for tonight's low. For tomorrow's forecast, we're going to have temperatures in the upper 80s throughout the region, and over to the west, like I said before, it's going to be 96. We're going to pass it off to Evan with a look at our.
Zooming out to our national picture here, this might seem a little bit messy. There's a lot going on here right now. But we have this dry line working in Texas. If you notice, if you watched this yesterday, this dry line was actually a little further towards the east, if I can speak English there. But now it's actually backed up a little bit more towards the west, and that's fueling this severe threat that we have going on in Texas right now. That yellow box is a severe thunderstorm watch, and we have another severe threat up to the north with the tornado watch, and I'll zoom in here right now, in the Midwest. So places like Green Bay, Wisconsin, also Milwaukee will get on this action later tonight. That severe weather threat ramps up tonight with that tornado watch in effect until 11 p.m. 9 p.m. Central Time. And we actually have this active severe thunderstorm warning there in upper Wisconsin, and that severe thunderstorm watch in that purple color there for places like Lubbock and also San Angelo, with also some active severe thunderstorm warnings as well. Those could contain up to 2-inch diameter hail, so make sure that you're taking cover from those and not risking yourself by getting hit with that hail, because that will definitely hurt. So we have just a quick look at our temperatures right now. That stifling heat in places like Oklahoma and Texas right now, places sitting in the lower to middle 90s with feels like temperatures in the hundreds right now. So record-breaking heat there, but cooler in the west. We're sitting in the upper 50s right now, and also nice and comfy along the east coast right now. So that dry line has backed up a little bit, and I still have that Midland, Texas number in there. Remember yesterday, that was in the single digits for dew points. Now they're in the middle 60s. So that just, again, shows you how strong that dry line is and how stark the contrast is between these two different air masses. But places like Kansas City still 72 on the dew point right now. That's not a very comfortable day. So I'm glad we're not there. But that rainfall that we'll get in Texas today will help that drought monitor out, especially for places with that exceptional drought there in Texas. But the only problem with that is we have the severe thunderstorm watch here in Texas, but also a fire weather warning. So lightning strikes could strike dry land and start up a wildfire. So that's actually a risk today that we have here in northwestern Texas. And of course, that fire weather warning for the majority of New Mexico, Arizona, and also Colorado now with that wildfire threat. So please don't burn anything unnecessarily tonight, and also going forward through the week. Here's that storm outlook for today. We have that enhanced risk down there in Texas that'll help that drought conditions out, but we do have that threat of wildfires as well. And working up towards the northwest, places like Chicago, Green Bay, Wisconsin, Milwaukee getting on that action as well with that tornado watch going in effect until 9 p.m. Central Time. And then tomorrow that threat shifts further towards the west. Places like Minneapolis will get under the gun for that as well. And also the New Mexico-Texas border will have that slight risk for tomorrow as well. This could be quite interesting. On Thursday, we have this enhanced risk for places like Minneapolis, also much of the northern plain states as well. This will have the main threat be damaging winds, not necessarily tornadoes. That's still on the table, but damaging winds will be the primary threat with that. As we see here on the future radar, there's that storm for tonight. There it is again tomorrow and also for Thursday as well. So multiple rounds of severe weather for the next few days. We are in the heart of severe weather season, if I can speak. But plenty of rounds of rain as well. The bullseye is, of course, the Minnesota-Canada border, with places potentially reaching 3 to 5 inches of rainfall. So that will definitely be a flash flooding risk as we go forward here, and also river flooding risk as well. I might mention that as well. But the other story is that that extreme record warmth that we have throughout much of the central U.S. right now. Places like Kansas City, Chicago, Dallas, experiencing highs that are 10 to 20 degrees above average for this time of the year, and that will be the case tomorrow and into Thursday as well. This won't be even the end of it. That'll start to extend up to places like Boston and upstate New York by the time we get to Thursday and into Friday as well. Places could see 85 degrees for places like Boston. Would you like that for this time of the year? I think I would. But we'll stay nice and mild over the central U.S. tonight. Only lows in the 70s. 74 is our low temperature in Memphis tonight. And much of the same story for tomorrow as well. Sitting in the middle 90s, San Antonio, Dallas, 95 and 94. So I think we'll stay a lot cooler around here. But now we'll take one last look at our lifestyle forecast a little bit closer to home.
Let's look at those beautiful sunny skies that are across our area. In Panama City, sun, more sun at the Sportsplex, St. George Island. It was a great day to be out there and maybe go out to the res today. For tonight in College Town, it's going to be very similar to our day today with no clouds in the sky, very clear conditions. Temperatures sitting at around 66 with winds coming out of the north-northeast at 5 miles per hour. Our stargazing forecast, with those clear skies in the area, we're going to have great conditions to go out and look at the stars. We're going to have a waxing gibbous as our moon, so maybe good moon pictures, good star pictures tonight. Our Wednesday at the res forecast, it's going to be a great day once again with plentiful bouts of sunshine throughout the area. Temperatures are going to be a little bit warmer at 86 degrees with winds a little bit more noticeable coming out of the north-northeast at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Airport delays. With those sunny skies comes great weather for traveling, so no delays throughout our Tallahassee region. And throughout the southeast, similar conditions. We're going to have no delays in Dallas or Atlanta, Los Angeles, clear skies. Overall, it is just a great day to travel, so hopefully we're getting to those summer destinations for vacation. Baseball tonight, we do have a doubleheader with temperatures going to start out at 83, and then by game's end, it's going to be 69. Women's golf tomorrow, go out and support our women's sports with temperatures beginning at 60 degrees at 7 a.m. and then warming up to 86 by the end of the day. Looking at our school week planner, similar conditions. It's going to be 86 and 85 Wednesday and Thursday with chances of rain returning to the region. So if we look at Doak one more time for our last look, beautiful sunny skies, just how we started the show as well. Temperatures still sitting at 84 degrees with winds out of the north-northeast at 10 miles per hour. Current conditions across the region, very similar temperatures as we're seeing in Tallahassee at the moment, with temperatures sitting at 82 in Tallahassee, lower 80s across the region. A little bit cooler down near Apalachicola with temperatures just now getting to 77. Current dew points across the region, it felt great. Lack of humidity because our dew points are so low at the moment. Our future radar shows similar conditions persisting throughout the region. We will have some clouds maybe work into the area as we head into Wednesday, but most of that rain is going to stay off to our east and to our west. Tonight in Tallahassee, it's going to be mostly clear skies with 60-degree temperatures and winds coming out of the north-northeast at 5 miles per hour. Our week ahead, it's going to be 86 and 85 Wednesday and Thursday. As we head into the weekend, some rain chances are going to increase, but Saturday is going to be all clear if we want to head to the beach. And we are going to be hot, hot, hot as we head into the beginning of next week. So make sure to drink plenty amount of water as we head into the next week. We're going to also make sure to stay cautious if you have that severe weather. And if you like us, you can follow us on Twitter at www.twitter.com/FSU Weather. You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/FSU Weather. Also watch us live Monday through Thursday at youtube.com/FSU Weather. And then go follow us on FSU Weather on Instagram. Show, thank you very much.